Welcome back to Vizrad News. As a reminder, we're here today with the head of Delta UNSC, Admiral James O'Donnell.
Delta UNSC represents hope, humanity's collective will to survive this war by any means necessary.
Love Delta UNSC. Their projects have done so much for us all.
Without him, the Covenant surely would have crushed us long ago.
With myself, Admiral James O'Donnell, General Marcus Smith, and Colonel James Atkinson, we together oversee this UNSC sub-branch, developing many unique projects to advance all war effort against the Covenant for the last 17 years.
Your military occupation zone also covers the countries of Vizrad and New Svalbard. Impressive how you act as a government for them as well. And you let the public in on some of your projects. They love you for it, don't they? Specifically your Spartan training program?
That's right. 5 years ago, we put them through a unique and rigorous training program and created the best Spartans to ever defend humanity, especially Thomas D-179.
I love Thomas.
Thomas kicks ass. My kids love watching his missions.
The Delta UNSC Spartans are quite popular. People loved watching their training and now their missions.
Each Spartan squad is made up of 3 Spartans. You have Alpha, Beta, Gamma, and Thomas is on Delta.
As you know, we've been at war with the Covenant for 20 years, locked in an effective stalemate. You need people like us, like our Spartans, to turn the tides.
Your most famous and secret project is Project B.O.N.E, right?
This has been our flagship project for the last 13 years. My pride and joy. This project will finally be unveiled tomorrow at 4 p.m. Don't miss it.
Last night, another 2 people have gone missing from New Washington.
You're coming with us.
People of New Washington, I have tragic news.
People across UNSC territory know the good we've done for them. No price is too great to win this war.
Dispose of them. Now. Sir.
You're just in time.
What is your name?
What?
What is your name?
Are you trying to interrogate me?
Your name is Thomas D. D179 of Delta UNSC Spartan Delta Squad. Is that correct?
Fuck off.
Don't fuck with me, Thomas.
Fine. Yes, I'm Spartan D179, Thomas. I'm the leader of Spartan Delta Squad of Delta UNSC, since you already seem to know that.
Look, Thomas, if you cooperate, I can guarantee your safety. I know you were involved with Project B.O.N.E and were present for...
What was that last bit? Who are you?
That's not important right now. But you can trust me, Thomas. We met before.
I'm not understanding you. You're speaking gibberish.
You were very badly injured. It seems the effect on your memory was worse than I thought. You have information I want, Thomas. If you cooperate, I'll help you regain your memory. It seems I'll have to walk you through all the events step by step, and make you remember by force.
If you'll get me out of here, and it'll help me remember, then fine.
What do you remember about Project B.O.N.E and Delta UNSC?
Delta UNSC is a sub-branch of the UNSC focused on Black Ops top-secret projects. While they advertised themselves and made themselves popular across UNSC systems, many of their projects were highly classified. Project B.O.N.E was one of them. I led Delta Squad, consisting of myself, Jones and Andrew.
Spartan D283 and Spartan D195?
Correct. I was there when the project was completed as well.
Did you have any idea how powerful it was or what it was capable of doing?
I had no idea.
Now, take me back to when you first saw Project B.O.N.E after the creation.
It was about 1 month later. I was running late.
Today's the big day, Smith.
Yeah. Don't have to worry about anything from me today.
Well, excellent. Not that I was worried, of course.
Welcome back to Vizrad News. I'm Dave Sandman. Delta UNSC's unveiling of Project B.O.N.E is set to go ahead any moment now as we approach 4 p.m. We still don't have any information from our sources as to what this project could be.
Watch closely, everyone.
What's going on here? Thomas, we're going to be late.
He's about to show off his Spartan focus ability.
How did I get talked into this?
Wait, are you all right?
I'm fine. Anyways, hope that demonstration satisfied you all.
Come on, Thomas. We're running late by now. Let's get going.
Hey Thomas, where are you?
Sorry, April. I got a bit delayed, but I'll be there soon.
No problem. No worries. I'll hold them up until you get here. This is what we all been working towards. You have to be here with the rest of us.
Almost there, Spartan.
Thank you, Trooper. Safe flight.
Thomas D179. The event is late, but the Admiral insisted we wait for you. Better get in there.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Follow me, Spartan.
Good to see you, Thomas.
Likewise, sir.
All right, let's get this show on the road. The moment we've been waiting 13 years for.
You finally made it, Mr. Squad Leader.
Hey, Thomas.
Hey, you two.
We're stationed left of the podium. Come on.
It's impressive. So many here to watch.
All the Spartan squads are here too.
Well, not everyone.
Unfortunate for Alpha Squad. Do we know what happened?
No one's been talking.
Aye, likely only top brass know.
All right, audience coming in. Live stream is a go. Get me on the line with Smith and Atkinson quickly.
Good, you made it.
Tyler, Anthony, Allison.
Hi, Thomas.
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the head of Delta UNSC, Admiral James O'Donnell.
My fellow members of Delta UNSC, distinguished guests, everyone watching at home, I unfortunately have to start with some bad news. Delta UNSC Spartan Alpha Squad has been declared MIA as of this morning, following intensive battle with the Covenant on a classified mission off-world. At the same time, 3 main UNSC Spartan 3 teams have gone MIA this month. Spartans have been our lifeblood in this war. We cannot afford to lose any more. With every Spartan we lose, the scales tip in the favor of the Covenant Empire. Our genocidal alien enemies have burned so many of our wards to glass, massacred so many of our people. With every Spartan we lose, this fate draws closer to our fortress world of reach, to our beating heart of Earth itself. I'm surrounded today by humanity's most elite soldiers, the Spartans of Delta, Beta, and Gamma squads. With Alpha Squad gone, we have lost a quarter of humanity's best hope. Our Spartans have been instrumental in dealing heavy, crushing blows to the elites. But should we lose any one of them, well, there is no easy way to replace them. Delta Squad especially. My best and brightest Spartans could never truly be replaced. But even so, I believe we are one step ahead. I will ensure humanity wins this war.
Bitches!
For the last 13 years, Delta UNSC scientists have been altering the very fabric of artificial intelligence. We have found a solution. A way to beat back the Covenant to replace all of our fallen heroes.
The Covenant is on reach. It's the winter contingency.
Today, I bring you all something out of the realms of anything we have ever seen before. People, I give you the building operational nationwide equipment. B.O.N.E! The first ever artificial Spartan. It contains enough power.
Cut the feed, now! Protect the Admiral.
Gamma Squad, hold them back and help the audience evac. Get out after they have. Beta and Delta, you're going to get B.O.N.E and I out of this room safely.
Yes, sir.
Allison, help the guests get through that exit.
You got it, Tyler. Get behind me, everyone. Now!
Keep the pressure on. Don't let up.
Hey, you morons! Over here!
Such arrogance. Kill that demon.
Let's clean them up.
Demon, your work and your race are doomed.
Like hell it is.
Have one shot, 1 o'clock.
Another kill for Jones.
With my help, dude.
Let's focus, guys.
They just keep coming.
We're ready to go. Clear a path for us, Delta.
All clear, now!
Good luck, Allison.
Thanks, Jones. See you soon.
We're falling back.
Looks like the evac's complete.
So let's get out of here.
Yes, let's.
Beta Squad, take point and clear a path for me.
Yes, sir. No problem.
I'll see you around, Delta.
Stay safe, mates.
Sir, are you alright?
Don't worry about me, Trooper. B.O.N.E is our most valuable asset. Get him out of here. I've called in a chopper to land at Landing Bay 3 to pick you four up. We're all falling back to Vizrad Command. Beta will escort me to Landing Bay 2. Protect B.O.N.E at all cost.
Consider it done.
You're the best we have, troopers. I know you can do it.
Guess we're on babysitting duty, huh? Well, you heard the man. Let's go.
Slow down. Motion tracker shows heavy enemy movement up ahead. We'll need to be ready.
Luckily, there's a convenient wall of weapons right here. Let's gear up.
Oh, sweet. Grab your favorites, everyone.
Open fire!
Jones! Big mistake, buddy.
I got this.
Cleaning up the one-shots.
B.O.N.E, look out!
Robot. Shit. Stupid machine. Why are you so useless?
The mission is to keep him safe. Besides, you probably don't even know how to use him yet.
Well, this isn't the time to open up an instruction manual. Let's move. Damn! They're going to try and blow the landing bay.
Are they nuts?
Delta Squad, I'm your pilot here to pick you up.
Well, not anymore.
I can fly it. Everyone in.
I'll keep them off you.
clear, I'll land and pick you up.
Face me!
You asked for it. Used it too much today.
For the journey!
Thomas, jump! You make it!
I'll give that jump a 7 out of 10.
As if you've seen better.
Just another day at the office for us. We were on our way to Vizrad Command at that point.
But not everything went so smoothly, did it, Thomas? The war had come to Reach. The Covenant breached your defenses without any detection.
It made no sense, but we were more concerned with completing the mission. But next...
Your aircraft was shot down, was it not?
Human aircraft, let's bring him down.
Shit! Give it. I lost control. I'm gonna try and land on that beach. Hang on to your helmet.
Hang on, we're going in high.
Yes, that's right. We were shot down. But it takes more than that to kill a Spartan. Alright, so you heard them. There's a possible LZ 3 clicks north of our current position. Snipers in the rocks, mile 11.
Time to go to work. You two, shut up and watch the robot. Maybe take some notes while you're at it. And you two for good measure.
All clear. We've used Spartan Focus too much today. I'm prohibiting usage for the time being. Don't want to overly exhaust ourselves.
Fine.
Understood.
Delta, let's move up the beach.
How did the Covenant land on Reach completely undetected? It makes no sense.
Ugh, maybe they smelled you from orbit.
Or maybe they saw your bright red armor.
I'll have you know that red is a classy color, my good sir.
We'll have to ask the Admiral what happened once we get to command.
Is that Delta Squad?
It is. What's the situation, Lieutenant?
We're just waiting for reinforcements to arrive to help us take back that island. But the LZ up ahead, it's gonna have to get cleared first. There's a large Covenant base camp in the way.
What would you know? We were just heading there ourselves.
Well, goody. There's another platoon of ODSTs on their way to help clear it out as well. You should give them a hand. They should be arriving just about... there. Right over there. You can take these warthogs for your journey.
Thank you. We'll put them to good use.
Hop in, guys.
Got a cavern up ahead.
Get out! Ambush!
Doc, can't that piece of crap do anything?
Not yet.
I will attend to the situation.
That was when I first saw it.
What did you see, Thomas?
Never mind the gigantic wall. You can speak.
Affirmative.
Wait, we're really not gonna ask about that?
I have some leftover charge, so I can do a few more smaller objects. Here's an ammo crate as well.
Perfect. That'll be a great help, Bourne. Stock up, everyone.
You know all those things Jones was saying? I think he took them back.
Whatever.
Come on, LZ's close. Let's move. I count 2 wraiths.
Shit, I don't think we're gonna make it in time.
Guess we're taking that LZ alone, guys.
As we expected to anyways. You 3 secure the tank before it's destroyed. I'll take down those wraiths.
You can't take them both alone.
Now! Clear. Jones, you drive, I'll turret. Andrew and Bourne, I need you both watching our sides. Keep the elites away from the tank.
Sounds good.
Hell yeah!
Wait! Inbound!
Oh, piece of cake.
Let's move, Delta.
You see I have a tank, right?
Leave this to me.
Good kills, everyone. Let's keep it up.
I love my job. Take that, bastards! Oh, they're throwing everything at us.
I will eliminate the target. My charge is now empty.
That's fine.
Bourne, take this one from behind.
The LZ has been secured. Great work, Delta.
Oh man, can't wait to get back to command.
We'll have to contact the Admiral first.
This base should have a long-range comm system we can use. Let's get inside.
I can route this to command. Code 6290.
Admiral!
Thomas! Glad you boys made it to safety in one piece. How's B.O.N.E?
Safe and sound, sir. We'll just need a lift back to command.
Perfect. I've traced your coordinates from the car connection. I'll have somebody pick you up shortly. See you soon, Delta Squad.
Oh, what a day it's been.
Another job well done.
Aye, for sure. And you know, we'd be dead if it wasn't for Bourne.
It was just my duty.
Ah, save it. Thank you.
Delta Squad, your ride for this evening has arrived.
Lord Khan, I have a visual on the machine. The demons are taking it to what they call Vizrad Command. I have placed a tracer.
Good. Thank you, Zeke. Once we see where they've landed, we'll send a force to secure it. Lene.
Yes, Father?
Call a meeting of the generals. I'm going to plan an assault on Vizrad Command. The Fleet Master has personally asked me to retrieve the machine, and by the gods, I will pry it from the demon's cold, dead hands.
We will kill many pathetic humans.
Securing the machine is a top priority. But yes, the slaughter will be delightful to witness.
Right away.
Zeke, make your way back to the spire. I want you out of sight for the time being.
It shall be done, my lord.
Finally, many things are about to be set in motion. My wish will finally come true. This is only the beginning.
Sorry, Delta, we're stopping for some overnight maintenance. We'll need a refueling, and we'll need to get some machine gun turrets mounted on this bird.
No problem, Trooper. Take your time.
This means we can kick up our feet for a while, right?
Ah, shit. Now what?
Delta, defend this position until the maintenance is complete. If we survive, we leave in the morning.
Understood. Guess we're not done just yet.